Hello Cancer, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well and thank you for your likes, shares and subscribes. This is a timeless message, so whenever you're drawn to it, it's when you're meant to hear it. If it doesn't resonate, you can look at your moon and rising signs, they might suit you better. Spirit, please show me clearly the messages for today. We have fellow travellers, support is all around you. So on your journey, Spirit's reminding you that there's support around you if you want it. This could be spiritual support, you might be connecting in with spirit, or it could be family, friends, but it's somebody who's supporting you to achieve your goals here. It could be work colleagues, anybody you see as somebody who's got your back and could you could even be getting good advice or discussing things with them. Mystic healer, healing energy flows through you. Now this is about you feeling good about things. Any upsets that you have, you're going to be able to work through them. If there has been upsets, you're going to heal from them. And there is support around you, a support network there. We have spiritual path, turquoise, spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Now, this is about your journey here. So it might well be that there's changes needed here and you're becoming aware of them. It can also be that you've been through upsetting times and that's bringing you to the conclusion that things need to change here. So Spirit, please show, there we go. Please show me clearly the messages or explain this message for us. So we'll take these cards, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. There's a healing needed here. The Hierophant, the Four of Pentacles, the overall central energy. The Eight of Swords, it's your mental thought patterns here we're talking about and the challenges you've been through. There's the Nine of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. Now you are going to get over these because we're ending with a 6 and we're starting with an Ace of Swords. Now what Spirit is wanting you to do here is they want you to heal and get over your mental anxieties with regards to something you've been through here. Now this could be you getting the clarity you need through listening to your intuition. It could be information or advice that's coming forward, but that's the start. Aces are brand new beginnings in clarity, communication, or information gathering. Now this here is we're overthinking something. We're dwelling on disappointments here. We're going over it in our head and we need to heal from this. So the healing energy is there. You're being supported by Spirit and the universe to get over these disappointments here. These people feel disappointed, left out in the cold. The Five of Pentacles, they could easily seek refuge if they want to seek it. So don't be dwelling on disappointments, going over what's happened in your head here. It's time to heal from these disappointments and come into the present. And then we can start to see the way forward to make changes if necessary and rebuild again. Now, this disappointment could take place within your environment, your home life, your relationships, your career or your finances. So it's anything that's tangible in your life. And spiritual path here, I'll just read this to you again. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary changes. So this is what Spirit's wanting you to do. There might be changes that need to be made here. Clarity needs to be, you need to seek clarity here. Listen to your intuition, take a step back, ground yourself by doing something that soothes you, going for a walk, listening to music. Get out of your head because you're only creating your own little mental prison here. If she takes off these blindfolds, you can easily see the way forward. But what's holding you back is you're going over the situation or, in your head. So we need to get the clarity to move forward, most definitely. And we will get it if we stop dwelling on the disappointments that's happened and come into the present. It's almost like we need to accept what's happened here to heal from it. There will be a healing energy that will come to you. Now, it might be that you're feeling a bit stuck here. It could be because you're overthinking things. So it's what's holding you back. You've got a certain amount of security in other areas of your life or within that particular area of your life. So we need to focus on that to move forward. But holding on to these negative thought patterns or disappointments is what's holding you back here from moving on. So there'll be no growth. There'll be no movement forward. You can see he's holding on to things too tightly. So we need to let that go. The mental thought patterns, I'm just going to take that off. It's annoying. We're going to have to let that go. And this is about you It's a spiritual test here. It's about your boundaries. It's about your ethics and your morals. This can also be you deciding to move to new jobs, new industries, if that is the case for you, if it applies to you in that sense. But remember, your traditional values will serve you well. Don't come away from your belief system to do this. If something has happened, it might be that we need to make the necessary changes. Now, it's definitely been challenging times. You've been through one thing after another here, but what's happening is you're learning lessons all the time. And it does say your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you. And I am speaking about your traditional beliefs here, what you believe is right and wrong, possibly, or your boundaries. So this can prompt you to make the necessary changes. So when we're going through these challenges, these are all karmic lessons that you're learning here. And when we're learning what's for us, we're learning what isn't. So it's been a challenging time. You're still standing. It's time to change things so that these challenges come to an end. And through, reviewing what we've learned here, what we're going through and what we've learned, it's time to get clarity. We need to get clarity here, most definitely. We need to clear our heads and stop going over things. Now, this is about you reaching that clarity. It can be you getting there in the end. You know, he's a king, so you've went through all the thought processes. You're stepping back, listening to your intuition, accepting what's happened here, and you're getting the clarity you need. This could also be you ready to communicate about the changes that you want to make, if that's the case. So communication here, this could also be advice seeking from any kind of professional or anybody who's got a lot of knowledge. It could also be speaking to somebody, in this particular case, I would say, who's not involved in the situation. Support networks are around you, so getting the right advice, chatting with someone who sees the situation more clearly than you will definitely help. So it will help with your clarity. This could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius energy, or somebody with that in their chart. But he's somebody who's very clear-headed. When I say he, it's not a gender-specific reading. I'm talking about the energies on the cards here. But he can see forward. He can see clearly, rather. He knows how to move forward from being stuck. He's letting go of that mental thought pattern of his, or you are, and you're making long-term plans for the future. You're healing from your own thought patterns. It's helping to bring movement in. You'll start to see the way forward to move on again, to rebuild things. And this is about having plans for your future as well. Plans always show us the way forward. They also measure our progress. So he's here. He's having a think about what he needs to do now to move forward from the disappointments he's been on, and he's getting on that boat. So that is definitely going to be in your own best interests here. And what we do is we move from the 5 to the 6 through letting our mental negative thought patterns go here. And we bring in great balance. Now, he's somebody here who makes well-balanced decisions. He can see clearly now. He's reflecting on the challenges he's been through and the lessons he's learned here to gain his clarity, help with his clarity. And he is making good, well-balanced decisions. So he's in situations and relationships that don't bleed him dry. There's equal reciprocation within his relationships. He's got good financial balance in his life here. And this is a rewarding card. And when you get into the 6 energy, you will just be rewarded all the more. Spirit will reward you. The universe rewards you because you're in a very well-balanced place, making well-balanced decisions about any area of your life. You're also enjoying your life here. You're enjoying the choices you're making. You're benefiting from making well-balanced choices. So we will just take a fairy message, Spirit, please, to end this reading. Stargazing. Stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself very focused. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. And this is about grounding yourself that I was saying earlier. It helps you heal, connect in with yourself to listen to your gut feeling on things. I hope this helps. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.